You ever wonder why some stories feel real and others don't? It all comes down to your view, your experiences, what you know, what you believe. If a story matches what you've seen or felt, it feels true. If it doesn't, your brain flags it as fiction. Basically, your perspective decides what you call real and what you call made up. Stick around because you'll have to decide for yourself which story is real and which one is made up. And we'll reveal the answer at the very end. There's a town in Pennsylvania that's been on fire for over 60 years. Not the buildings, but the ground beneath it. The town is called Centralia, and its story is way stranger than fiction. Back in 1962, a routine trash fire accidentally lit a fuse to something massive, the rich network of coal mines that snaked underneath the entire town. At first, no one thought much of it, but the fire didn't go out. It spread. It crept through the coal veins, a silent underground inferno. Soon the ground itself started to fight back. Cracks split open in roads and backyards. Smoke and toxic gases like carbon monoxide began pouring out of the earth. Imagine looking out your window and seeing steam hissing from your lawn, the ground literally too hot to touch. Lawns withered and died. The air became poison. People started getting sick. They had no choice but to leave. Families abandoned their homes, leaving behind furniture, clothes, toys, their entire lives. The government eventually stepped in, buying up properties and relocating almost everyone. Today, if you walk through Centralia, it's a ghost town. The fire is still burning. It's expected to burn for another 250 years. You'll see empty roads that lead nowhere, overgrown with weeds. And in some spots you can still see steam venting from cracks in the earth, a constant reminder of the unstoppable fire raging just a few hundred feet below. Okay, now let's go from a burning town to paranormal activity. Weller House in Ashford Township, Ohio. It started in 1937 when Harold and May Weller reported voices in the floor and breathing in the walls. One November night, they vanished. Police found their bed flipped, the floor vent unscrewed, and a small wooden box under the floorboards filled with photos. People asleep in bed, faces unknown. Over the next 50 years, every new resident reported the same thing: tapping at 3:17 a.m., whispers saying their names, and electrical failures around the vent. One tenant in 1973 called the police after hearing knocking under her bed. When decoded, the pattern was Morse code for "I see you." In 1992, Frank Weller, the last of the family line, disappeared too. The same box was found again, this time with his photo inside. Then, after decades of silence, the house sold in 2023. The new owner posted recordings of the tapping and whispering online, what became known as the Weller recordings. The final entry ended with one line: "The vent cover is moving again." The next morning, the house was empty, the car still in the driveway, the bed dragged 3 feet from the wall. Every disappearance, and from 1937 to now, happened at 3:17 a.m. Every audio recording ends the same way: a single human breath. They call it the Weller House incident. So which one is it? The ghost town with an eternal fire, or the haunted house with the ghostly footprint? Now it's your turn. Take a second. Got your guess? If you guessed the Weller House is fiction, you're absolutely right. I completely made that up. But the underground fire in Centralia? That is 100% real. You can look it up. Wild, right? That's it for today's Real or Fake Story Challenge. How'd you do? Share your guesses in the comments below. If you enjoyed, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more. Until next time, keep guessing, keep questioning, and stay curious.